In March 2024, Skid Row announced that their vocalist, Eric Grönwall, was leaving the band due to health reasons. Eric had joined in 2022, just months after recovering from leukemia. He was able to tour and even record an album with the band, but the demands of constant travel were too much for his immune system. In his statement, he said he respected his medical history too much to push himself beyond his limits. Shortly after the announcement, Skid Row revealed that Hailstorm's Lzzy Hale would be stepping in for 4 upcoming shows. This news was met with excitement from many, but one person was clearly not happy: Sebastian Bach, the band's original frontman. Sebastian Bach fronted Skid Row from the late 1980s until 1996. Since then, he and the band had been on rocky terms, with no real chance of a reunion. But when Eric left, some fans wondered if this could be the moment for Bach to return. Bach himself even hinted at it in an interview, saying he could definitely see it happening. However, when Skid Row announced Lzzy Hale instead, his response was immediate. He unfollowed Lzzy on Instagram. Lzzy, on the other hand, was thrilled to join Skid Row, calling them an important part of her musical career. She explained that their music influenced her as a teenager and helped shape her as an artist. She also made it clear that she wasn't replacing Eric permanently, at least not at that moment. As the weeks went by, it became clear that this wasn't just a short-term gig. In April, Lzzy hinted that she might do more shows beyond the originally planned 4. This only fueled speculation that Skid Row might be considering her as a long-term vocalist, and it certainly didn't sit well with Sebastian Bach. While he never made an official statement about it, his social media actions spoke for themselves. By May, Skid Row bassist Rachel Bolan explained why they chose Lzzy instead of Bach. He said they asked her simply because of how talented she was, not for any other reason. He also mentioned that Lzzy wasn't just filling in, she was helping out friends in need. Meanwhile, Lzzy expressed how much fun she was having and said she would be open to continuing with the band if schedules allowed. Then, in June, Lzzy officially announced that her time with Skid Row was over. She shared a heartfelt message to thank the band and fans for the experience. She also made it clear that she couldn't commit to a permanent role, but she hoped to collaborate with them again in the future. Lzzy's run with Skid Row was short-lived, but it left a big impact. It also closed the door, at least for now, on any possibility of a reunion with Sebastian Bach. Whether that will ever change remains to be seen. Do you think Skid Row made the right choice by bringing in Lzzy Hale instead of reuniting with Sebastian Bach? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more rock and metal stories.